Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to the boardroom. I am so sorry it's so late. Listen, school holidays, all them things there. But we're here. Listen, man, I've got my guy KG. You know what? My man's in America doing his thing, but he still helped. He's still waiting for man. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate you being patient with me, bro.
Nah, man, it's all good. It's all good. Shit, hey, life happens, man. Life happens.
It gets like that, man. And some point KJ should be reaching us as well. So listen, guys, you know what the drill is. Make sure you're liking up the stream as you're coming in, and make sure you're sharing this to somebody as well, and also getting involved in the chat. We're talking today about the top 4 race. You know what it is. It is the boardroom. So myself, my team, Aston Villa, KG, whose screen has just gone mad dark.
Yeah. I'm messing with the camera. I'm cool. I'm here.
KG, Chelsea, KJ, Liverpool. We were gonna have Shells today, but he's living up high life abroad. All of our teams are in this race for top 4. It's match week 32. So it's getting tight now. It's getting tight. Oh, pause. It's getting real sticky in this thing.
Sticky.
How many points is between us? So United are on 55, Villa are on 54, Liverpool and Chelsea 1 point between them as well. So a little bit of daylight between United and Villa and the other two, but still it's techie. KJ's got a big game tonight, PSG, so I'm sure we'll be getting ready for that later. When he comes in, we could talk about it. But yo, KG, talk to me, man. Listen, no Champions League.
I know.
You got the FA Cup still.
Yeah.
Who did you draw again?
We got Leeds.
You got Leeds. Okay.
Okay. So this is the first Prem side that we faced in the FA Cup so far. We had like Charlton. We had all championship sides, and then last week we had a League One side.
Okay. Yeah. So it's looking good. And Leeds, Stamford Bridge or Ellen Road?
No, it's at Wembley semi-finals.
Oh, it's at Wembley, isn't it?
I know you're not used to them kind of.
That's crazy. Listen, we were there last year. Don't do that. We were there last year, bro.
Last night on my YouTube feed, right? I watch a lot of old games on YouTube, right? Like past seasons. Like if there's no football on during the week, I'll throw on an old game or old highlights. It was the 2000 FA Cup final, Chelsea versus Aston Villa.
Bro, I remember that distinctly. Was it Di Matteo that scored the goal?
Yeah, Di Matteo.
Joke, man.
Yeah, you guys had other players that people. I mean, you got Villa fans, obviously in the chat, but like Gareth Barry, it was like a young Gareth Barry.
Yeah,
I'm old, and I barely remember young Gareth Barry because he just played Eddie for so long, right? For Villa, for City for a while.
Yeah,
and then they bought him off. It was big money, right?
Yeah. They bought him off us.
Yeah.
Same with Milner, I think.
Yeah. You guys,
we've been a little
over the years.
Yeah, we've had some dope players, man. 100%.
You just couldn't keep hold of them, right? Ashley Young's, that kind. You know what I mean? Although he was doing some scandalous things over there.
It's mad though, for real, because I remember that final. I remember watching it. I remember being at home watching it. And, I just remember there's players from Chelsea. I remember Dennis Wise. You've got Gus Poyet.
You know who we had that started up top that a lot of people won't remember. That they'll remember him, but they won't remember that he played for Chelsea. George Weah.
Oh, was Weah playing him?
Yeah. Because that was Weah's last year for Chelsea, and he only played like 2 years for Chelsea. And then after him, people
when Johnson and then man came, Hasselbank and then
but he was only there for 3 years because he came from Leeds. But yeah, George Weah up top, like Zola, just Desai, big names on the tail end of their career. But
did you have Melchior at them times as well?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, innit? I remember that game. And I remember the goal because it bounced in the box.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember it literally. I remember it being gutted.
Yeah. And so Di Matteo pounced on it. So yeah, it was look. So that reminded me. But then when I'm watching that, I was like, yo, the FA Cup back then, and even Dog is doing it, man.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool, man.
You gotta speak patois to him. That's the only language you understand. The word
Jamaican dog in it. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. But yeah. So we got I mean, obviously Port Vale on the weekend, FA Cup 7-0,
man. That was
can't take anything from it. Like we played a fairly strong lineup too. Our first choice keeper, Cole Palmer, was there. João Pedro was there. Everybody really bar Reece James, Enzo, and Caicedo. But yeah, FA Cup, another trip to Wembley, Leeds.
You should be looking at the final then, man. You should be.
We haven't beat Leeds this year though.
Yeah, but for them, man, going to Wembley, you know what I mean? Like the stakes as well. And the thing is, they've got a constant. FA Cup's after the season, right?
Yeah, well, you're right though. You're right. What you're about to say in terms of they got to concentrate on
the league. Yeah.
The semifinal is the end of April, and then you're right. Then the final is the last game of the English calendar, right? You always get the Champions League after.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we should.
You guys should be meeting City in the final. That's the bottom line.
We should.
That's the bottom
absolutely.
line.
It'd be a failure if we don't. It's a failure.
Yeah. All right. So obviously had that game. You got no Champions League.
Yeah.
But this weekend you've got the light blues coming to the west end of London.
Yeah.
It's SW. Was it SW?
SW6.
It's SW6, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you saying, man?
Man, yo, I have no idea what to expect from us, City, and from the opposition standpoint. I mean, City, I think Arsenal gave City their mojo back. Like, City looks like a side reborn. They got to win. We got to win for top 5. So it's going to be, I mean, like it's gonna be a big game for a Sunday. I think it's the Sunday kickoff, like the Sunday, I think 4:30 kickoff over there.
It's 4:30 as well.
No Enzo for us, so we're gonna have to no Reece James.
Sticky, fam.
Yeah,
it's sticky.
I know it could. I mean, look, City. There's no mistake, man. City is definitely the favorite. Like they definitely should be beating us. Like I said, they're the form team. They got they're starting to like get players back healthy.
Yeah.
It's
a weird. You definitely got the toughest game of the weekend between those 4 teams that we're talking about. Yeah. Obviously Liverpool have got Fulham. I think I
think Fulham away, right?
And they've got Fulham at home, bro.
Fulham at
on
home?
Saturday. Yeah, man. They got Fulham at home. We've got Forest away, which could be sticky.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In reality, you know, I want a win, you know, but Forest, bro, listen, the way I see it is we might need to be going in there with the mind, well, not might need to, we need to win to stay above a good gap, but then also like get the edge on them, man, because we might see them in a two-leg semi-final in the Europa League, fam.
Who do you have in the quarterfinals?
I got Bologna, man. Got Bologna tomorrow and next week Thursday, but Forest on the other side of that same bracket.
Yeah.
So we could meet them in the semi. So we need to. They need to know that you can't come. We're gonna come to City Ground and do what we need to do. And then
how'd you do the first leg or the first fixture?
We beat them, man. We beat them at home, man. Yeah. Last year was techie.
Yeah.
Last year was techie.
They were good. They were good though last year.
Yeah. But they've started to kind of find their form. So this weekend is sticky. I think. You know, Liverpool got Fulham. You guys have got City. I want Arsenal to flop, so I need City to win this game, bro.
I know. Like, it's you know what it is? It's if I'm gonna be honest with you, if we take any points off of them, I think that's the title done and dusted.
Yeah. If City drop any more points, that's it done.
Yeah.
So you know,
but we've got City. So we got City at home, and then we got United at home right after. So
what
we need?
You got United next week.
Yeah, United next week.
You hear that, son?
And then in 2 weeks we go Anfield.
What?
Yeah. Then our last like 2 or 3 are not they're not on that level, but Yeah, we got the hardest. We got the
You
hardest.
Got the hardest running, bro. You got the hardest running. So you're playing City, Liverpool, and United in the last 3 of the last 6 games.
Yeah, yeah, and Spurs too. Which I mean, Spurs should be. That's usually
all
a
of us
given
should be
for
just
us.
walking through Spurs, bro.
Yeah, but
I mean,
you're getting what could be a desperate Spurs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's around that time where players start realizing, yo, if we go down in the championship, them wages getting cut.
Yo, the wages getting
That's a
cut,
big
by.
like money motivates, man. Like it might not, like during the course of the year, and you know, you can say whatever, but yo, like when you get down to it, they start thinking about it.
Don't you think some of them men are gonna get sold?
Yeah. But I mean, there's still got to be at least 10, 15, at least 15 players that still stay, right? You got a 25-man squad. They get relegated. You say probably about 8 or 9 of them leave. There's still a lot of other guys there who getting them wages. Yeah, what happened to 3-point lane? Oh, I mean, look,
they're fighting for their lives, bro.
Yeah. Look, we always. Don't trip. Don't act like I'm not super confident that we'll get 3 points. I'm just saying it might be a stressful 3 points, like more stressful than what it should be. But yeah, it's the run-in for us is peak. Don't get me wrong. I think you guys will drop points. I think Liverpool will drop points. I think United will drop points. I think it's just a matter of who drops, who. Like, I think there's 7 games left, right?
Yeah.
I think if we win 4 out of 7, and I don't care where that 4 comes from, I think we make 5th.
You make 5th.
Yeah, because I don't think you got Liverpool, you got you guys, and you who are like still in Europe, right? So you still got Liverpool's coming off a battering by City. Then they go PSG today, then Fulham on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then in between that, PSG
right after that, they got Merseyside derby next week.
So Everton. PSG comes and then Everton away. So it's
they've got some tough games.
Like maybe not as much on paper.
No, bro.
That's tough.
Yo, so Fulham are a decent side. They're plucky. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Fulham are a decent side. They've got Everton, so it's a Merseyside derby away, straight away. They've got Crystal Palace the week after. Maybe they'll probably do their thing. But then they've got the United, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. They got where's that United game at?
That's at Old Trafford, bro.
Ooh. I don't know if that's good or bad for.
They imagine they play all 3 of us back to back. You know.
Woo!
They play United at Old Trafford. Then they've got you guys the week after. And then they've got Villa the week after that, fam.
Oof.
That makes or breaks their season, bro.
I know. Makes or breaks Slot. If Slot there.
Yo, where's KJ, man? Because this is like that 3 weeks is I didn't even think of. That's made me more confident, bro.
Yeah.
That's made me more confident about getting that top 5, bro. We should be
confident. You and Touch and Ahmed should be confident because not only do you have the buffer, but we've got the much. I know your last 2 games are peak. I think I remember.
But I think we can secure it by those last 2 games.
Yeah,
genuinely, I think that.
Yeah, I'm still. I see Neil saying that sounds like excuses. Nah, man, there's no excuses. I'll tell you right now, my team is not. My team's not good. Like we're not. I have no idea what team's going to show up against City, what the heart will be like. I know at home and against good competition, they'll rise it a little bit, but is that going to be good enough? I'm JM knows, KJ knows. I'm an honest fan. No gaslighting. No blowing smoke. I can't when I see my team go out there and lose. I think we've lost like 4 out of the last 7 games, something like that.
Yeah.
So hey, you got to keep it real.
Bro. It's techie, you know.
Who do you have on the weekend?
We've got Forest, bro.
Forest. That's right. Yeah, Forest.
But again, they're fighting for everything.
Yeah.
In terms of
Staying up.
Staying up. Where are they? Where are they? Let's have a look at the table real quick. Like, they were 3 points ahead of West Ham, bro. They can't afford to lose because West Ham, who West Ham playing on? West Ham, I got Crystal Palace. Like, that's a winnable game. It's away from home, but it's winnable, though. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, those Forest, Spurs, West Ham, them and Leeds, them four in the same position as us guys are the opposite end, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That the race is hopefully everything goes down to the wire, right? The relegation race goes down to the wire. The title race goes down to the wire. The top 5 goes down to, just from a standpoint of that last day, if you want max drama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because normally it's usually, like last year, there was nobody fighting for relegation, right? Because the 3 promoted teams just went
straight back down.
It was, the title was already sewn up with Liverpool. It was just the top dead. Champions League. It was just us, you guys.
It's United in the last day as well.
So
and Newcastle.
So it was really just that one bit of intrigue. But if it's the title being decided, top 5 being decided, and the relegation being decided, that's every game. That's nobody on the beach.
Literally, you'll find me indoors. I have laptop. I'll have TV. I have iPad. Listen, what?
I look like a day trader.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I've already started prepping my mind, right, for the possibility that last game of the season will come down to Villa versus City, right? If City win, they win the league.
Yeah.
If Villa win, they get Champions League.
Where's it at?
It's gonna be at the Etihad.
Etihad. Woo!
You're right. So my thing is, can you get it? My son's trying to get something from the fridge.
No, that's all good. It's all good.
That's you got it. Good luck.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
crazy. But I've already started prepping in my head. Like, I'm gonna have to be prepared for the fact that man need to win this game, and us winning this game means Arsenal win the league, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
Can you imagine them man on the SBA catch
that?
They would love it.
You know he'll be twerking. He'll be twerking for you too, man.
The Gunners, them Gunners will be loving it because they know I'll be hurt, bro. I'll be hurt.
Yeah. Oh man.
But this is why I'm saying, man, need to wrap it up before those last 2 games.
No, you know, it's one of those things too. It's one of those things, Jen, where you look back and you're like, yo, if we would have just handled business at this time or that time during the season, we wouldn't be in this situation. You know what I mean? But if we handle business and did what we did, then our teams would have already secured top 5.
That's what I'm saying,
but
man.
Don't bite your nose off to spite your face. Yeah.
Listen.
Look, I said the same thing.
I couldn't do it though. Obviously, you know what our choice is going to be. I'm going to say,
It's always your club first, and then whatever happens, like the benefit and welfare of your club first, especially if that means, like, if you've got top 5 already sewn up, and you've got Champions League, maybe you're probably at that point in the final of Europa League, so you've got you're sitting pretty, right? You could be top 5 and a European cup. At that point, you might be like, you know what? If we were to lose, City were to win, and that made Arsenal win the league, with everything wrapped up, I would be like, calm. Go ahead.
Bro, listen, if everything's wrapped up, that day, shamelessly, I'll be like, yo, just let them win, man. Like,
sometimes
do for the good of the sport, bro.
Yeah, man. Look, people don't realize, like, sometimes, and especially being on like the catch up and other shows with other rival fans, it's like sometimes them losing is just as good as your team winning.
Yeah. Bro, listen, the other day,
what I mean? Like,
I'll be grinning when Arsenal lose, you know. Yeah, I'll be grinning when Arsenal lose, bro.
I couldn't come on yesterday on the or 2 days. Was it 2 days ago?
Monday.
I was
skinning teeth, bro.
And like, the cooking that y'all were giving SV and Catch. My God, it was so good. I was driving home from work, and I was grinning. I felt like I was on the panel. I'm arguing with points. I was driving. I tried to send it a super chat to get y'all to sing when the Saints come marching in, but I couldn't get it done in time.
Yo, I hear it, bro.
Yeah,
I hear it, man.
it'll
I'm telling you, man.
It'll be
I just
lovely.
want it all to fall down for them, man, innit? But in
Yeah,
terms of this top 4 race, I just think this weekend, every weekend is crucial, innit? But I think because Villa and United have just given themselves a little bit of space.
Yeah.
This weekend isn't as crucial. I don't know what to expect coming back from the break because it feels like we haven't. I didn't like this.
3 weeks, right?
Nearly, yeah. I didn't like this international break. I think the timing of it was mad weird. I don't. It felt other international breaks don't really usually feel like this, you know.
You know what it was? It was the FA. You normally
it's
you don't come up with international break and go right into FA Cup weekend, and especially quarterfinal weekend where there's only 8 teams. So only 8 teams throughout the whole English pyramid are playing. So it's like, you get excited because international football is done, and you're like, yes, meaningful games. And you get back, and there's no Prem games until a week after that.
Man.
Luckily for you guys, and as a fan, there's midweek European games, right?
Yeah,
so you can watch that.
I'm not like them. Not like them United fans that haven't seen football for like a month, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yo,
I saw they did like a little mid-season preseason tour.
My son was telling me about they're in Dublin or something like that.
Yeah, like, they went somewhere. They went somewhere.
That's
abroad.
how much time that's how much time you have, man. That's how much time. That's how much time you man have, you know, to go play, go train abroad.
They're broke too, so they go wherever they can make some money. They're gonna go. They were raising funds.
The game's not there, is it? The game in Dublin. I swear my son was saying something like that. Apparently the game's in Dublin, but I don't think that's the case, isn't it? But
United versus Leeds.
Yeah, I said it's not. It can't be. It can't be. But I think they went to Dublin.
They would never. They would never let. I don't think either side would let that game be played.
This ain't the NBA or the NFL.
You guys. As soon as they start mentioning playing what we call regular season games abroad, overseas, your fans go crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Crazy. We don't need to, innit? It doesn't need to. The Premier League product is good enough that it doesn't like people are drawn to it anyway. Do you know what I mean? But I just think
it'll happen at some point.
Yeah, probably
it'll happen at some point. The money, like somebody in the Middle East is going to offer you. They're going to offer you a amount of money that's going to be crazy, like 50 million to play.
Yeah, but bro, what game are they going to take away, fam? Because they're not going to spend 50 mil on a normal game. They're going to try to get a derby, bro. If they take the derby away, any of the derbies away, can you imagine the fans?
You know what they should do? You know what they should do? They should. I've been saying this for a long time, right? The Community Shield needs to be turned into a Super Cup, right?
Yeah.
Like it needs to be. It needs to be a serious. Every other country. Every other top flight league, it's a Super Cup, and it means something, right? Even and I know it's tradition and stuff like that, but the Community Shield, like even when you win the Community Shield, other fans will be like, "Yo, that's not really a trophy." Yo, big up, Catch. They'll be like, "Yo, that's not really a trophy." But I think if they made that a serious one, then that would be the one that they could move to like Saudi, somewhere where where they can just get crazy bread, but. It'll happen, man. Money, greed. There's too many American owners over there now. It'll happen.
Yeah. Money talks, man. Money talks. Yeah, big up, Catch. What you telling me, bro? You all right after Monday? I was a bit harsh on you, man. My bad.
Yo, I know he was. I know he was, as in his words, nervous yesterday because they squeaked.
Bro, listen. Let me tell you something. Yeah. Listen, I'll take it because at the end of the day, I would be the same. Shameless though. Yeah. Arsenal didn't do nothing yesterday, bro. I didn't see anything from them that made them look or seem like they're this big bag team in Europe. Like, bro, any team they buck in the next round, bro. I'm putting them against Arsenal, bro. 100%, because they didn't show me that they've got enough going forward. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I don't doubt their like Raya was.
Oh, listen. Incredible, bro. Raya he needs to be their player of the season.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Raya was that the fingertips on that.
Look at this, bro. Look at this rubbish control. It wasn't composed.
You know the best part is. The best part is, Catch was not controlled. He was not composed.
He was wild
when
yesterday.
He was watching that. Yeah, but credit to him, man. The sign of a good team is when you get it over the line and you.
That's what's frustrating me, man. What's frustrating me because these men are just getting over the line. But you know what? I love it though. Just build them up, man. Just build them up. And you know what I would love? I would love for Lisbon to do a mad thing next week at the Emirates. Can you imagine?
Yeah,
can you imagine?
I know. We got a kid. We got a kid that's real good. He plays for Sporting, but he's been injured. So I'm hoping. I don't think he'll be fit for the second leg. A guy named Quenda. We bought him for like 50 mil. Real direct winger. Hopefully he's fit for the second one, but Sporting. Man, can you do a madness like Sporting had chances?
They had chances, bro. Yeah. David Raya, bro. That save in the first half against Araujo, bro.
That was
crazy. Because man was through on goal and everything, man. So I just think, well done to Arsenal. Let's see if you can back it up.
Yeah.
They got Bournemouth on the weekend. They should win. But these are the Bournemouth game and the Newcastle game is the two games I want them to draw, bro. Because they need to draw two more games, and City need to win out for it to become a situation kind of thing.
It'll be interesting to see because I don't think, and this is no hate aside. It'll be interesting to see because I think Bournemouth is gonna have Iraola's a good manager. They've had 3 weeks to prepare,
bro.
While Arsenal been playing,
bro.
Does he have something for them in terms of like the setup? Right? Is he gonna?
It's at the Emirates, isn't it? It's at the Emirates, but it's at the Emirates, but it's also midday in it. So all eyes are gonna be on them, man. And these men are shaky.
I know
they're shaky.
Yeah, I'm. When is that? That's got to be. It's got to be Saturday, right? Because you play Sunday. We play Sunday.
Yeah. Their game's Saturday. Their game's Saturday. 30 kickoff in it.
Yeah.
Listen,
who do you if you take the hate aside, take the bias aside, who do you want, but who do you think wins the league? Do you think Arsenal have too much of a cushion?
Bro, you're asking me. Listen. I can't answer that question, because you're asking me to be reasonable in it. I'm reasonable. I don't even want to contemplate it, bro.
See,
because 9 points at this point is actually mad. It's the only thing that makes me pause for thought is the fact that City have the game in hand and the game against Arsenal.
Etihad.
That's it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But
do you think real quick, do you think City need to run the table?
Yeah. Think about it, like City get the game in hand, they beat Arsenal. That means there's going to be 5 or 4 games left.
Yeah.
There's still a 3-point gap in it. So it's still a game. It's still a 2-game swing, bro. Because Arsenal's goal difference is better than theirs as well.
Oh, is it? Is it a lot better?
Bro. Their Arsenal's goal difference is 7 above them already. So it's a 2-game swing, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So so that's what I'm saying. The Arsenal need to drop 2 games. It's not about dropping the 1 game. It's not about the 3-point gap, bro, because the goal difference is mad.
Yeah.
The goal difference is there. So they have to drop 2. They have to drop points in 2 games to make it worthwhile for City. And that's why Sense says, and I'm not gonna say what I'm saying, because they could clip this up. They could clip this up and be like, "Yo," but you know what I'm trying to say. Sense says one thing, but if there's any team to do it,
it's Arsenal.
Yeah, it's on both ends. If there's any team to be able to go on a run, and go all out, it's City.
You know what?
If any team to drop points like that, it's Arsenal.
100%. The further they go in the Champions League, the more games, the more big games that they have to play. So that could City's out of the Champions League.
Yeah, bro.
The only time that they'll have a midweek, they won't have any more midweek games because I think the semifinals is all on the weekend.
On the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, it's man. If you know what it was. if you look back on City's season and you're like, yo, you should have just they dropped points against West Ham.
Yeah,
they dropped points against Forest. They dropped crazy points against Spurs. They dropped points against us when we had an interim manager.
This is the thing, bro. They'll look back and think, you know what? This is actually one that got away from us.
Yeah.
Like as much as Arsenal fans will be like, oh yeah, we won this.
Yeah.
I don't think Arsenal won this league because they were good. I think Arsenal won this league. Arsenal, if Arsenal win this league, it's because everyone else was trash. Like the other teams that should be in that conversation, didn't hit the mark where they were. Like Arsenal have benefited from a poor season.
Yeah.
Like they could, like if Arsenal win out now, what's that? 7 games, 7 times 3, 21. It's 91 points. It's actually pretty decent to be fair. That's
a good return.
It's a good return, but I still see them dropping points though. I think Newcastle and I think Bournemouth are 2 games that could be problematic. Yeah. And then obviously City.
Yeah, I think that a little bit of that fear factor of playing Arsenal is gone a little bit. I think teams think that they can, or sense that they can get at them a little bit more and be a little bit more adventurous and open up a little bit more, knowing that Arsenal's attack is bad.
This is it. I don't think people are scared of what's going to come back on them. Do you know what I mean? Like that's why Southampton were able. If you've got a good centre back pairing, you'll nullify Gyökeres. You know what I'm trying to say? You'll nullify Havertz by himself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And also I think Southampton, I said it the other day, I really think they gave a blueprint on how to make them nervous at the back. Because we're under that high ball, them man were looking shaky, bro. And then if you notice the 9 from Southampton was like, he was just taking up space between Mosquera and Gabriel. And it was like they didn't know who had who. Didn't know who had what. So
even versus Sporting, that first crazy save that Raya had, that was a ball over the top that they just played.
Man. It's looking, and especially like without Timber there as well.
Don't know I missed out champs United or Villa. Oh, United 100% of the time. They had the trouble. They only sat back at certain times. Like
man. I think Sporting had a good I think they had a good game plan. They were just like, we're going to hit on the counter attack.
Yeah.
Because we've got they just need a little bit more just tactical nous in that final third.
A little bit more quality. Yeah.
A little bit more quality. Yeah, 100%. But Arsenal going forward, I don't think anybody should be scared of them.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like their best attacker right now, at least on form, is a 16-year-old. Endowment.
Literally. Madueke, he's actually decent at getting past players, isn't it? But keeping the ball in play, he's struggling with it, isn't it? So,
I never. I'm not saying Madueke is a bad player. I'm just saying for them to spend 50 million on what is essentially a backup right winger was crazy to me. Was crazy to me. KG, I'm coming to your stadium. Who's A1's team again?
A1's a United fan, bro.
United,
crazy,
yeah.
Crazy man,
bro.
Yeah.
A1, I got a bet with Touchline on that game. So as long as we don't lose, I'm good.
Hold on, Neil. That was an anomaly, And obviously Villa like to just give out four goals, apparently, because Chelsea did it, you man did it. You know what I'm trying to say? It is what it is, man. We're going through a slump though, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? No, actually, no. Them man started that slump for us, to be fair. Even then, though, that game could have been like 4-4, 4-3, because the difference between us and them that game wasn't the chances created. It was Ollie Watkins. That was the difference that game. That was the difference against Chelsea, and that was the difference against United, against Arsenal. So it wasn't about Arsenal being like impenetrable, bro. Man, we had chances, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the Arsenal fans saying, "Oh yeah, this, that." Like since then, since when has your attack looked good? Never. Do you know what I mean? We were already losing players them times, isn't it?
Do you? What's your guys' your injury situation? Like, are you?
So I know Tielemans is back.
Yeah, McGinn is back.
McGinn's back. I think Kamara's out for the season.
Yeah, Kamara's out.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? But I think Tielemans back and McGinn back. just changes the game anyway. Do you know what I'm trying
to
say?
Especially Tielemans.
1000%, my boy Yuri, bro. What I'm saying, and the thing is, I say this all the time. Leaders, isn't it? Like they're two massive leaders. Like John's the captain of the club, number one.
Yeah.
But then Yuri Tielemans, he's the captain of Belgium. Bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like he's like it's skipper pedigree. Without them two, obviously Mings doesn't play every game.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And I wouldn't want Mings playing every game, but outside of that, wherever you leaders, bro, like your actual, like, because Ezri Konsa's not a leader like that, bro. What
about Emmy?
I think I would put Emmy, but obviously because of what happened at the start of the season, that's why no one wants him to have the armband. But I think, he'd be a bad boy skipper, innit? Like I think he was at Vice last year. Cool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I prefer him.
He's got that little bit of crazy to him too.
Yeah, man, little nuts, little bit nuts in him. But like also he's not gonna back down. He's not gonna
never.
Like he's not a complainer like that as well. He does the flopping thing, but that's part of his team. But in terms of every time a goal goes in, bro, we could be 4-1 up, we could be 4-0 up. The goal goes in, Ezri Konsa's like, I'm like, bro, that's not how a skipper responds, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're meant to be the level head, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You're meant to be the one that we say, okay, cool, all right, guys, we come back together, let's go again. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But he's there like, I'm like, bro, that's it's petulant, bro. Yeah. So I'm just like, bro, we've missed that part of like the mentality element, and you could see it straight away when McGinn came back, bro.
100%. Yeah. And I mean the return to the form a little bit too, because the performances when your midfield was at like its bare bones was.
I don't rate Mings, not as a player. I think as a leader though, he's got that kind of. But man are not listening. They're not listening. You need to concentrate, bro.
Mings got that bozo gene. He might have.
Oh my god,
2 bozo genes.
Yo, listen. Sometimes I'm like, is Titus Bramble better than Mings, bro? I think he might have been, No cap.
What's crazy is Mings has a lot of caps for England too.
Bro, fluke, bro. That he had one decent season where Villa did well. That same season where Grealish kind of came into the fold. And he was the only left-footed centre back for what there's Maguire as well, isn't? Is Maguire left-footed or right-footed?
He's right-footed. Yeah,
he's right-footed. Sorry, son. My son just told me off saying right-footed. He's a United fan, isn't it?
Tell him again.
But like England needed a left-footed centre back, and he was probably the best at the time. But outside of that, man, clumsy man. He's always got a mistake in him.
Yeah. He's one of those centre backs that like you got to target on the other team because you know that they're gonna do something. I think what you guys need is if Rodgers gets back on form and starts playing like he did when you guys were in that crazy run, it's over. And then you have top 5. You probably have either the third or fourth sewn up and the in Europa League.
We're good, bro. I'm confident this will happen, innit? I said it to you, man, before, innit? Before Villa went on that run, I told you what happened. Start of the season, awful.
Yeah.
And then we had one win just before the international break.
Yeah.
And then we came in the Europa League. And we came back after that win and we went on that 10-win streak, bro. And also in that break is when Yuri Tielemans came back. Yuri Tielemans came back the last game before the towards international break. Yeah. And look, I'm telling you, the same thing happened.
Stock market thing where like up, you were down here because the beginning of the season you went like 5 without a goal, right?
Without a goal, bro. Without a goal.
And then you jumped up, then you kind of plateaued when the injuries came, and then that's tough.
So I'm saying, do not be surprised if the same thing happens again. I'm just saying, innit? If the same kind of run happens again, man.
You think based on looking at Black Country Villains comment, do you think if you get Champions League one way or the other, right? Either through Europa League or through top 5, do you think Rodgers stays 1 year just so he can play?
Anybody that's on the edge,
they
all stay if we get Champions League. I think it's all dependent on Champions League, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
And I think what we do as well, I think we lock Rodgers into a mad contract. Yeah. Because right now he's not even on a mad contract like that.
I know. I saw us Chelsea fans look at his wages all the time.
175, man. So I was saying like 75 a week, I think, something stupid like that. 75 a week,
which is crazy. Like
I know.
I always tell people,
but he's grateful though, man. Man came from Middlesbrough, bro. Like this is what everyone needs to understand, innit? Like I don't think he's that kind of kid. I know he knows he's the top player, innit? But I don't think he's past his place in it. I think he recognizes that Unai took a gamble on him after watching him in one game in the FA Cup, bro. And said, yo, bring that man here in January.
But just imagine this, right? Like, so I'd imagine your dream end of the season is top 5 in the league or Champions League through top 5 automatically. You win Europa, Arsenal lose, and Morgan Rogers has a good World Cup. So that way his value
stock is like up here.
Yeah, is up here. You sign him to almost like, remember when Semenyo, right before Semenyo went City, he signed a new deal and the wages were like 150, which is crazy at Bournemouth, right?
Yeah.
But
wait, he was getting paid what at what Bournemouth?
Yeah, like one something. But he was only on that. But Jim, he was only on that contract for
a few months,
like a month.
Okay,
because he knew it was right before December, so he knew he was leaving in January. So I don't know. I like to me, I think that's very possible. I think that could be a very likely outcome.
What him?
No, that all those things happen. You sew up Champions League through the league qualification.
We win
Europa. Win the Europa League.
Yeah, G.
Arsenal. Out of all those things, I'm not gonna lie. I'm rooting for Arsenal to bottle the league out of all of them.
I hear it, bro. I hear it, man.
But,
I hear it.
And then Morgan Rogers. I mean, obviously, I have no ties to England, so whether or not you guys do well, I always look at it like I want Chelsea players to do well, and I don't want them to get injured. But I don't know if I can take being on podcasts with a lot of you Brits and England actually wins the World Cup. It might be. It might be.
Listen, I'm telling you now. Like, I'm gonna take my Villa hat off for a second. If them 3 Lions win that World Cup, you man are gonna see a different man. You know.
I know.
I'm a hooligan. Like, I need everyone to understand. Like, bro,
you know what? I would be from one aspect of it. If you guys win, if you won it, I wouldn't be too upset just because of the amount of just black players that England now has. If you win, it's going to be very dependent upon like Saka, like Reece James, Bellingham, guys like that. So that would be nice to see in terms of them not getting the racism and all that stuff. And then, you know, just like when France wins, you know what I mean? And France is 90% black. You're like
90. Since Magnon's been there, bro, it might as well all be there, innit? Except for Griezmann and maybe Hernandez and them man there.
Yeah, you know they always got to have like 1 or 2 token, like old school, like not Arab French. You know what I mean? That would be nice to see. It'll be
lit, man. Listen, I keep telling you, when England are winning, bro, when England football are winning, this country is one of the best places to be in, you know.
Yeah.
Like it's everything is nice, but if it's only when they lose, bro. Like that fight, that penalty shootout, I'll never forget. I was watching it and I said, I'm going straight home. I said I wasn't even anywhere like crazy. I was like, I'm going straight home. I told everybody that I was with, I said, yo, go straight home. Don't do nothing. Don't turn nowhere. Don't turn right. Don't turn left. Go straight home. It's good for a black person right now. It's not even safe.
Yeah,
and we know that, innit? Like, and that's it's a sad reality. But at the same time, like when England do win, though, when England are winning, bro, if England are winning and the sun's out, brother,
nice.
Ain't no better place to be than in England, bro.
You know,
because the vibes are just sky high.
Yeah, sports like national team sports will do that for you. Like, will do that for a country. Like, it is the ultimate like morale booster for a country. Like, better than anything else, right? Like, you could have, like, we elected a black president, we wars and stuff, and it won't beat like the feeling that you get when like the USA basketball team wins, or when like somebody
is it the same? Do you guys get that same feeling though? You know what it is? I don't know if you know what I'm explaining.
I know what you mean. We don't because our basketball team is expected to win every
anyway.
year and win by a lot. So when they win, it's not as important. And even though the competition is a lot better now, it's still not like you don't have another France, you don't have another Argentina, Brazil, Spain, Germany, Italy, you know, blah blah blah. But it's we don't have it on that level. Maybe with individual athletes, when it comes to like swimming or something like that in the Olympics, but not to your level. So
nah, it's different, man. And I'm saying it's different, and it's specifically football, bro.
Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, that's your game, right? Like you know what I mean?
Sport, innit? Because like rugby does it a little bit, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? I just think that when England football team are winning, and England men's football team are winning, and the sun's out.
Yeah.
So like even this year, and obviously like they've changed the laws about the bars and that in terms of licensing and that.
Really?
Because some of the games are like 9 and 10 p.m. kickoff in the midweek, innit?
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you can sell liquor for longer.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Into the night, because it's the same when it's in Qatar, innit? Like,
that was the other, the opposite.
Yeah. And the nighttime thing, it was vibey, man. Like in England, it was vibey. Like, yo, man are going out, man are leaving work at 5, the game's at 6, and man are just.
I know.
You get what I'm trying to say? So I just think that the vibes could be great. But back to what I was saying about these man, I think in terms of Villa, I think we keep the players that we're gonna keep.
Yeah.
If we get, it's all dependent on the Champions League, bro. It's all dependent on the Champions League.
Hopefully A1.
Yeah, hopefully. Listen. You know what? You know, Caleb. My son told me, right? He said that apparently Arsenal or Liverpool have to win for the 5 to guarantee the top 5 team in the coefficient.
No, I saw a tweet today that said the top 5 was already sewn up. I don't know. You know how it is on Twitter. Like, you don't know what to believe. Yeah, me too. Me too, Tawana. Actually, except for in Europa League, if they can get Europa League and that sneaks us in the backdoor pause, then I'm calm. Then I'm calm. But I don't. Man. But even with that one, I don't know.
There's an article that I need to read. I'm gonna send it to you. It's a BBC Sport article. I don't know if you can get it, but it said how 11 Premier League teams could qualify for Europe.
Oh, like if Palace win the Conference League,
it's a mad thing. Like apparently there's like a way that 11 teams. That makes sense. Imagine though the top, like that's the more than half of the table in Europe next year.
That would be.
You can imagine what that does for the scheduling, bro. Do you imagine all Sunday games? Might as well just move the whole league to Sunday.
Yeah, because Arsenal is locked up. City's locked up. United's probably locked up. If 4th goes to you, or say 4th goes to Liverpool, 5th goes to us, you finish 6th, but you win Europa. Thanks, guys, 5 for the lead from the win yesterday.
Allow it, man.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, you know what? Because FA Cup winner too. Because if Leeds win the FA Cup, then they would get Europa League.
I'm not thanking no Guna, bro. No thanking no Guna for yesterday, man.
Man. But we'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. Say thank you then. Yeah.
I'm not saying thank you to no Guna, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ungratefully gonna accept it. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Yo, that's nuts, man. I just think it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be a really, really interesting thing, bro. Next week, I want us to talk about, because we've got more time. I know you got to go, and I've got to go fix this boy some food, innit? I sent the link about the rule changes for the FIFA World Cup. We're gonna talk about the top 4, obviously, top 5, but then I also want to talk about some of them rule changes for the World Cup, bro. Have you heard about they're gonna penalize for like taking like 5 seconds to take a throw in or something like that. Like,
so basically they've been watching Arsenal and all the things that Arsenal do. They've been trying to
there's some mad rule changes, bro.
I'm okay. I'm okay with changes to, but we'll talk about it in detail. But usually things to speed the game up so that there's more time of where the ball is in play. I'm for it, but if you got an article, send me the article and let me.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it through to you. So it's a YouTube video still. But I put it in the GC. Check the
Yeah.
I put it in last week.
Leave
but
my
like,
club out of your mouth.
Nah, this is crazy. Man said I'm gonna need a thank you on. I'm not saying no thank you. If you and SB ask me and KG for a thank you on Friday, it's not happening. I'll sit there in silence, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'll sit there in silence.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. But yeah, we'll talk about that in more depth next week, innit? But yeah, listen, bro, appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, man. No worries.
Yo, chat. Listen, thank you for joining us today, man. It's been a good conversation. You know what it is. Every Wednesday. Listen, next week we will be on time. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm really sorry about that. But 5 p.m. on Wednesday, we'll be talking all things top 5 race now. You know what I mean? Thank you to the football gods. You know what I mean? Nothing to do with them wastemen in North London. You know what I'm saying? It's now made it a little bit more attainable, but still going to be, I'm sure it's going to be difficult or not straightforward. Still be some twists and turns. KG, let them know where they can find you quickly, man.
Yeah, man. Big up the chat as always. Big up JM and KJ who's not here. But yeah, KGX to the ZTV, all social media platforms. Try to get a video out maybe tomorrow. Just talking about all things Chelsea, and then maybe jump on the catch up, talk about the weekend preview coming up and stuff like that. Hopefully talk about a Liverpool smoking, but we'll see. But yeah, big up as always, my G.
My bro, appreciate you, man. Listen, chat. Listen, you know where you can find me every week, every Wednesday here. You can on the boardroom. Find me on the catch up on the Mondays, on the Fridays. I do have a watch along tomorrow for the Aston Villa game versus Bologna.
Chili's, where the Chili's at?
Yeah, listen, listen, man, them, yo, the Chili's them are untouched, bro. You know what I mean? Yo, you know what? You know when the sauce starts to get hard on the outside and that. You know what I mean? That's how much I ain't been touching them right now. So, you know, I'm gassed about that. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll do the watch along tomorrow evening for the Villa game against Bologna. I might be at the game the week after, so this might be my potentially. But yeah, listen, this is what it is. Appreciate you coming to the boardroom. Listen, the director obviously has to be Neil Gunner. Big up again. Man's always in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Neil Gunner and all the rest of the chat. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you share this link with somebody as well, so they can watch it on the reshare or whatever. What's it called again? The rebroadcast. And we'll go from there. But listen, big up to everybody. Make sure you meet us next week. All right, peace. Oh, and you know what? Hold on. Big up to my boy KJ who's not in his absence as well. All right, in a bit. Peace, everybody.